Welcome back, and today we'll be looking at fraction. What do we call fraction? Fraction is a part of a whole. That is, a portion of a whole is what we refer to as fraction. Now, there are two types of fraction. The first one is what we call vulgar. Vulgar fraction. Vulgar fraction are what we refer to as common fraction. For example, if you have 2 over 3, or you have 9 over 7, or you have one whole number, 3 over 5. All these are vulgar. They are vulgar. We call them vulgar because they are common fractions. Then the second type of fraction is what we refer to as decimal. Decimals are also fractions, like 0.1, like 3.45, like 0.75. All these are decimals. Our focus from now on is not on this type of fraction, decimals. Our focus is on common fractions that are called vulgars. And under common fractions, we still have 3 types of fraction. The first one is what we refer to as proper fraction. And when we say proper fraction, we have examples such as 2 over 3, 6 over 7, 23, all over 9. Now, okay, 2 over 9. In proper fraction, we have the denominator here greater than the numerator. You can see that 7 is greater than 6, 9 is greater than 2. So you have denominator greater than numerator for proper fraction. Then we have another type of fraction that we refer to as improper fraction. Improper fraction. Now, in case of improper fraction, you can have some examples such as 3 over 2, 7 over 4, 5 all over 2, and so on. For improper fraction, you could see the denominator, 2, 4, 2. The denominator is less or is lesser than the numerator. So in this case, denominator is lesser than numerator. So anytime you have denominator lesser than numerator, then you have improper fraction. And the third type is what we refer to as mixed fraction. In case of the mixed fraction, you have whole number like 2, and then attached to proper fraction 2, 1 all over 3, 5, 6 all over 7, 10, 1 all over 8, and so on. So these are the example of mixed fraction. Now, it is possible for you to convert improper fraction to mixed fraction, and also possible for you to convert mixed fraction to improper fraction. In fact, most of the time, when you are working in mathematics, you normally convert this mixed fraction to improper fraction for you to have a smooth working in your maths. So we now want to see how do we convert improper fraction to mixed fraction, and how do we convert mixed fraction to improper fraction. It's very important, and let's see how we can do this. So let's see a sample here. Suppose we have 21 all over 8, and we want to convert it to mixed fraction. So what we do is just to divide, and you take note of the remainder. The remainder, you now put the remainder all over what you use to divide it. So here, how many times 8 goes in 21? You have 2 times. 8 times 2 is 16. Then it remains 5. The 5 that remains, you put it up, and then you divide by 8. So this is already mixed fraction. Now, how do we now convert back? Suppose we want to convert back. Okay, before we do that, let's look at another example. Suppose you have 9 all over 4, and you want to convert it to mixed fraction. How many times 4 goes in 9? You have 2 times. 4 times 2, 8. 9 minus 8, 1. it means remainder 1. So you put your remainder up and you divide by 4. So this is mixed fraction. You can do it for any other one. Let's see. Suppose you have a 12 all over 7. We want to convert this one to mixed fraction. How many times 7 goes in 12? 1. 7 times 1, 7. Remainder 5. So 5 all over 7. So this is mixed fraction. So this is how to convert improper fraction to mixed fraction. It is called improper fraction because the number on the top, which is numerator, is bigger than the number below, which is denominator. The number on the top is bigger than the number below. That is, the numerator is bigger than denominator. The same thing here, numerator is bigger than denominator. So let's now see how we can now convert back to improper fraction. Let's note this one down. The first one, we have 2, 5 over 8. The second one, we have 2, 1 over 4. The third one, 1, 5 over 7. So we now want to turn this one back to improper fraction. The first one, 2, 5 over 8. Conversion of mixed to improper fraction. So we have 2, whole number, 5 over 8. So what we do in this case, you multiply 2 by 8. You now add 5. After that, you divide by 8. 2 times 8 is 16. 16 plus 5 is 21 all over 8. And that's all. So let's look at the second one. 2 whole number, 1 over 4. We want to convert it to improper fraction. 2 times 4 plus 1 all over 4. So 2 times 4, 8, plus 1, 9. So this is 9 all over 4. So you have converted it to improper fraction. So mixed fraction to improper fraction. These ones are mixed fraction because it has whole number, which is 2, and proper fraction attached to it. Now let's look at the last one. 1 whole number, 5 over 7. So this is the same thing as 1 times 7 plus 5 divided by 7. 1 times 7, 7 plus 5, 12. So you could see that you can convert mixed fraction to improper fraction and improper fraction to mixed fraction. At any point in time, there may be need for you to do the conversion. So this is where we are going to stop. When we meet again, we continue with fraction. Until I meet you in the next class. Bye.